Hi, I'm Lee Martin with today's SBR News Report for SportsbookReview.com. As the majority of citizens in Georgia are in favor of the legalization of sports gambling in the state, recent polls show that they might not be vocal enough towards their feelings of legalized gambling. Georgia's largest daily newspaper, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, released the results of a statewide poll on Friday. The poll included a question about the legalization of gambling in the state, and they saw that the majority would actually be okay with the expansion of the legal betting platform. Of the 1,025 voters that were polled, about 64% showed support to allow the casinos in the Peach State. Of the registered voters, 57% favor allowing sports betting. Georgia has no shortage of action for the citizens and fans to bet on, since they have major teams in every major professional sport in the U.S. With a huge fan base and population of citizens that show support towards the legalization of sports gambling, this would help grow revenues and ultimately grow the tax dollars for the state and government to flip back to the citizens of Georgia. Despite the huge sports fan base, the fate of legalized sports gambling lies in the hands of Georgia lawmakers. Governor Jeff Duncan told reporters, "I've not had a line of senators over the last 9 months outside that office trying to take the doors off the hinges to try to talk about gambling. I just haven't seen that overwhelming push for gambling here in the state of Georgia. I certainly haven't heard it out as I travel around the state. There are only 8 states that do not have commercial or tribal gaming venues, and Georgia is one. The Peach State has always had a history of anti-casino sentiment. Hopefully, with public support and a budget shortfall, Georgia politicians will be forced to consider where the extra funding will come from. However, even though a host of operators, including Las Vegas Sands, are ready to provide services in the state of Georgia, everything adds up to be another year without legalized sports betting in Georgia. For more on this story, head on over to the SBR Newswire. I'm your host, Lee Martin, reporting for SportsbookReview.com.